Grey District Pony Club fielded a team of 6 to compete at the top of the South. This was held at Motueka at Marchwood Park. Horses are getting prepared for the first phase, which is the dressage. Plating up. Getting those tangles out of the tail. Elaine's doing a good job there. Sarah's carting some buckets of water by the look of it. Cindy and Opie look okay. Just about ready to mount up. Make sure I've got everything. Whip, spurs. Got spurs on. No, I haven't got that whip. Still haven't found that whip. Never saw it all weekend. There's Elaine with that towel, cleaning those boots, get those grass marks off. We wanted to be immaculate, and I think we were. Not easy with these white horses to have them completely clean. Now we must all set off together to go over to the warm-up area. Here we are in the warm-up area, which is a lovely sand arena. Have we got everything? We're first up this day, which seemed a bit unfair, seeing we've travelled such a long way. And we're up so early, our ponies and horses was paddocked about 14 k's out. Lovely green grass. Here we have Emma and Mac about to start their dressage. The Cobden Greymouth team were first up. Mac's very, very settled. Steady walk. think Emma will be quite pleased with this test. Nice canter. Not easy when you're first on in the mornings. All of our team were on at one time at 9 a.m. First up.
Hold it.
Salute.
Well done, Ian.
I think Emma would be quite happy with that test. Next we'll have a look at Cindy and Opie doing their test. It was very good, Emma. And here we have Opie. Looks like he should have done a round across country before his dressage, but that would be typical of him. Always full of energy and bounce, especially in the morning. I don't think Cindy was at all happy with him, but never mind. They both try, and that's the most important thing. That's really disunited. Guess a bit more time under his belt and he'll realise he needs to perform instead of mucking about. It all comes with experience, I think. I do know Cindy was not happy with this. Opie, you meant to walk here. Here we are, lined up for our team photos. These were quite good. They were $10 each for a team portrait, and then a black and white fun one, which is quite a large one, which she's trying to take here, was $12. This is Meg. The whole team, not the whole team on board of course, but the whole team was there, the 6 girls. The lady that's supervising the photo. could only be done with a horse like Mac. Big, strong, glidey cross.
Okay, you must slide off the tail.
Now we're going to start the cross country. And first off is Emma on Mac, really known as Covington Cross. The first jump is a log, a nice inviting log. And this is the second jump, which is a coffin with a rail. She's clear over the second, and then straight through the playground area, which was a train and a sort of a tabletop thing, and then a picnic table, which we've done that. We've cleared all that. We're going like a train here, all right. And then round onto the chair, a big chair jump. Mac's certainly bowling along now. Then we come round to do the apples.
Coming up to the apple jump.
And over the apples.
Over
And
the
then down
apple jump
towards the
into
trees. And there's a bit of a log jumping amongst the trees. To trot that one. Yeah, it's narrow. Good one. And out and through the dressage arena and over the tiger's tooth, I think it's called. That's it.
Over the tiger trap and towards the
Yeah,
airplane.
tiger's trap, that's right, that's what that one was. And then through and around and over the aeroplane. And bowl along down now after the aeroplane to the water. Here we are coming around into the water complex.
And Kim coming towards the...
And whoops, we've stopped at the water. Come on, Mac. And away she goes again. In the water, out the water. And then comes round over
Pass the chair on towards the apple.
to Canton's logs. And then around to Burnett's Bank after the logs. Burnett's Bank was quite a scary one. There's a big heavy log over a coffin with a big heavy hemp rope wrapped around it. It looked more awesome, but it jumped really well. And down off the bank, she's down off the bank. I thought it was the bonk, but it was the bank. And there we go through there. There's the Trust Bank. And then there's a big long run now right down through the roadworks. It says 100 k's. Just about doing 100 k's. Then it came down to 30 k's. And after the roadworks, we have a big brush. There's the roadworks.
Emma's now gone past the road works.
And zoom on down to the brush. He's clear over the brush. And then along to a four-wheel drive motorbike with a dummy on it with a wide trailer with hay bales on it. And look, we're clear over the hay bales. Now back down into a nice inviting drop fence. And then round to the coat hanger after the drop fence.
Next, when I come back to that, just over the coffin and Silver Garden, she's gone through the playground. That was riding Rainbow.
And then we're home.
From Wakefield.
Emma and Matt will be very thrilled and rapt with that round. Well done, Emma. Well done, Mac.
Sparrow's got through the water jumps.
Next up will be Opie. Into the starting gates.
And Laura's has done the road works and she's going to the Coleman's Rush.
No, not going yet.
Penny's Ark, is that coming up to the time?
He'll be on his toes now. He just loves this. And we're off. And of course the first jump is the nice inviting log.
And we have Lindy Ashton on Bell Park Deep Forest.
Smokey's log over there. And the CRT coffin. And through the playground there was an alternative route which is coming up to now. You jump to train, and instead of jumping the wide option, they went through could go through a gate, which Cindy opted to do, go through the gate and around and just over a parallel bar, then around, and she took the other option at the picnic table. Cindy's got a bit of a phobia about tables at the moment. But anyway, they're safely through there, and Opie looks like he's rearing to go. Now they come down to the chair. And clear over the chair. Now there's a good long run, which he'd love to bolt down here. And around over to the apples. You better not think he's going to stop and eat them. But they were really lovely, inviting jumps. Clear over the apples. And then we go to the TNL trees. She's getting a bit fast down here and she overshoots it a bit and has to do a circle. But it wasn't in relation to the jump, so that was alright. She was actually told to trot down there, but I don't think she had much option. Anyway, we're clear over that.
Into the playground.
And down through the dressage arena to the tiger traps. And then we go through the tiger traps.
And Nicola's going towards the picnic area.
He's certainly got plenty of energy. Clear over the tiger traps. And then round to the aeroplane.
And towards the brush.
Flew over the aeroplane. And then we're right round to the water complex. Which sadly, a tree is in the road. So we just sort of see him disappear in there. But he went clear through the water. Then he comes out of the water to do the Canton's logs. And drop down into the water. And around onto the Canton's logs. And then Burnett's bonk or bank. As I said, Burnett's bank was quite an impressive looking jump. Robin and I were jump judges on that one. Good one to be at, quite a good view. Now the race down to the roadworks.
Cindy's coming round the back of the TNL trees and she's going towards the roadworks now.
He won't have time to shy at these ones. I think Cindy will keep him mobile. Whoops. I think he would have liked to stop there. And then we go to Coleman's Brush. And then there's a trailer load of straw hooked up to a little four-wheeler. with a scarecrow attached. Oh yeah, clear over that. And then we go down through the bush and onto the drop fence. And then it's the coat hanger after the drop fence, and then it's the grandstand parallels and finish. And I think Cindy was one please girl to finish. She reckoned she couldn't breathe. She got a bit puffed. Has to get some more energy from somewhere. So that was a good clear round. No time faults. Now that was the seniors. That was our two seniors. Next up we have our two juniors. Sarah comes out first on Ben.
Into the box, ready, and she's going to be off now.
And Sarah's on her way.
Riding Beth Meyer, so it's in the junior team. She's from the Greymouth Pony Club, coming up towards the log jump.
And she's bowling along to the nice inviting log. Now the coffin's been filled in for the juniors, which is the second jump. It's been filled in with some straw bales, so that makes it nice and inviting for a second jump, rather than a hole in the ground, which some of these ponies take exception to, a hole in the ground. I don't know why, but they do. And here she is coming. She's come through the picnic complex. Whoops, what have we stopped at there? It's at the picnic area.
Right, Ben Meyer's over the picnic table, and
now we come round to the chair. Come on, Ben, get a wriggle on. Through the chair. Now she's got to bowl along to the apples. Safely over the apples. It's been tempting for some of these ponies to stop at those apples.
And this is Alice Moran. Alice is riding Miss Tiz. I think Miss Tiz is for sale.
And over the log and the trees. Good one, trot it.
And Alice is off.
And out across the dressage arena, or where the dressage was held, and down to the tiger trap.
Here comes Sarah. She's done negotiated the apples and the tea now, and she's now come to the tiger trap.
Now we're bowling along. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Come on, Ben. Keep going.
Alice is over the
Push,
log
push, Sarah.
jump towards the coffin jump.
Oh dear. That's the boy.
Sarah's heading towards the plane, and Alice is negotiating the playground.
And that's by the aeroplane, and then down to the water. Sarah's had Ben for about 2 years. He's 14 years old.
Sarah's on the way to the water jump.
Sarah goes to the Greymouth Junior High. Sarah's 12 years old. Here we're having a bit of trouble at the water. Ben's her second pony. Sarah's been riding for about 4 years. Sarah hasn't realised there's an easier option yet. they weren't marked down at the water, they were just got time penalties, which was very fair, I thought, for these little kids. Come on, Ben. Now someone's told her what to do, so that'll sort that out. Thank goodness for that. She might have been there all day. Over the Kenton's logs. And onto the coffin, which was there was an easier option for the juniors, which was up and down the bank and over a rail, which she completed successfully. Now she's through that complex, and now she comes down to the roadworks. It was a really lovely course, nice and long, 20 jumps. Because it was fine and not too sunny, it was,
Elena's going towards the 2 mile
it
yards.
was really lovely.
And Sarah's done the
Very
road and onto the brush jump.
Now down to the brush. And then over the straw bales. And Sarah, you're actually on your way home now.
Next up the box is Connie Dick,
One over
and
the
Connie's
brush.
riding
Down to the trailer.
Cushendale Ruby. Connie's in the Wakefield Blue team.
Clear over that. Down to the drop fence. Once she's done that drop fence, there's only 2 fences and home. That's the coat hanger. And then 1 fence and home. No, home. Must have been the last fence. There's Barry been up in amongst the trees. It's very hard to pick sometimes. We were at.
Negotiating the apple tree.
Well done, Sarah. Next we have Alicia. Alicia's on Stella.
Alicia Harcourt is just started and she's going to negotiate some lock jumps. And she's in the Greymouth team.
That's quite safely through the picnic area. Round to the chair. Alicia's 13 years old. She's been riding Stella for 18 months. She's been riding for 10 years. And Stella is Alicia's 4th pony. Alicia goes to Greymouth High School and she's working towards her C+ certificate. Round to the trees. I don't know whether she'll trot. No, flew through there. That's good. down through the main arena and out through the tiger traps next. Round to the aeroplane. And through down to the water complexes next. Which sadly is a bit obscured by the trees and that, but it wouldn't be such a beautiful ground as it is without those trees. So you can't have everything.
And the Boston she's going to negotiate this.
Barry was actually filming up on top of the
And she's a Glen and Bloom member.
commentator's box. So he's really quite high up. But at least we sort of got the whole gist of how long the course is. And now we're coming up to that bank, which Stella goes straight through here. She completed that successfully. Through the trees. Now there's a fast run down to the roadworks, 100 mile an hour here.
Rebecca Gibbs has just negotiated the roadworks and she's on towards the brush jump. Melissa Wood's now towards the apple trees.
You can see the sun was out because of the shadows. It was a really lovely afternoon. And round to the brush. And then the trailer.
And Alicia
Safely
Harcourt
over
just
the
negotiated the
brush.
brush jump and she's down towards the straw trailer.
And over the trailer.
And we had Hannah Appleton, she's riding Arabella Lass and she rides for the Wakefield team.
And now round
coming
into
up
the
towards
drop
the log
fence. And after the drop fence is
We've had two
drop fence, it's only
riders
two
over
and
the
then
straw
home.
trailer.
Oh yeah, this is the coat hanger. And then round there and straight through and home.
Right, we've had our first competitor, Sophie Ferguson from Golden
Here we
Bay,
have
and Kelly.
first of the intermediates, which is Sophie. And Sophie's riding Kerry.
Sophie over the first jump and onto the second jump.
Sophie's just 12 years old and she's riding intermediate. That's the picnic area negotiated. And out to do the cheer now. Kerry is 16 years old. Sophie goes to Tocha Flat School. And she's working towards her C+ certificate. Sophie only started riding Kerry in January. And Sophie's been riding for 7 years and this is her 5th pony. This pony is leased
Sophie's
from
negotiated the apple trees and she's
Heather
heading to the
Trim.
T&L trees now. And the next competitor should be Emma Jo
There's only
Barton, who's
two
going to do box
of
and
the
she's
actual riders
On her way.
own their ponies.
riding Danny Bryn and Emma Jo's from
As
Tapawera.
it happens in the horse world, it's quite good to lease them. With growing families, it's an ideal situation.
Here comes Sophie towards the tiger trap. T&L was not a problem.
It's
Then
Tiger
Sophie
trap.
negotiates the log and she's on the way
down
to
to the aeroplane.
Where Sophie's jumping the plane.
Kerry's quite a good hand at this cross country.
Motueka coming up to the water, and Emma Joe's going towards the playground.
Obviously safely through the water, and now we're out through there and over the log, Kenton's log, and straight through
Emma
to
Joe's
the
coming
coffer,
towards
or
the
the bank,
shared
was Burnett's
jump.
bank. Safely through the bank. And a fast cruise down to the roadworks.
Emma Joe is coming up to the apple jump. Surface coming up to the roadworks, and over the roadworks and onto the bus jump.
Those in the brush.
Emma Joe's on her way towards the TML trees. Abigail's over towards the chair jump.
Clear over the brush. And then the trailer with the straw bales on it. Clear over that. Then the drop fence. And the coat hanger. And then the grandstand parallels and home. So 1, 2, 3 to go. Must feel good to them when they get to this stage. Quite a long course. Well done, Sophie. Next up we have Bevan.
Emma Joe's coming up to the water jump.
Bevan and Joe have been a combination for 2 years.
Joanna's heading up to her first jump.
Bevan's rearing to go.
This was negotiated between the trees, and she's on her way through the arena to the tiger trap.
Safely over the second and through into the playground area. There's 3 happy guys.
Now out of the box.
Neville, Ray and somebody else. I didn't catch who the other one was. That's safely through the playground area and over the chair. Come on, Bevan. Good girl. Over that one. Now we come down to the apples. I don't think Bevan will want to stop and eat apples. She looks like she's rearing to go. Now we'll have to get slowed down to get through these trees.
And Joanna's now going towards the female jump, and dashing in the apple trees.
Trip trot through the trees.
Now we have Emma Bryant on Kinloch Drummer Boy from
It's a good straight run right down now to the tiger traps. through the tiger traps.
My team has negotiated the coffin jump, and Joanna's on the way to the plane jump.
Yeah, it's just the aeroplane. Safely through there, straight down to the water.
Now we have Lucy coming down towards the bus jump from Lucy hands on Poppy. And we have Joanna Palmer coming up to the roof jump. And then we're coming up to the apple trees.
And that splash was actually poor old Joe falling off in the water. Yeah, where has that horse gone? Where has that rider gone? Oh, there she is. There's the horse. Hurry up with that horse.
Kristen's on his way to the chair jump after negotiating the picnic table on the playground.
Yeah, get back on, Joe, and carry on. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? Joe's 14 years old and goes to Grey High. She's been riding for about 5 years. Bevan's her third now. And she's working towards her C certificate. Bevan's a 10-year-old thoroughbred mare with lots of energy. Bevan's also a leased horse. Yeah, we must have successfully done all that. Where are we now? Oh no, we're going over to Canton's Logs. That's right, she must have started back at the water again. And then we go to Burnett's Bank, which is a coffin. She's successfully done that, and now we've got to go through the zigzags, which is on the trees here.
And we have Jodie coming down across the arena now.
And there's the Trust Bank after that. Then there's a straight through run right down to the roadworks.
Racing down towards the roadworks, trying to catch up with Joanna Palmer.
Once they hit that straight for the roadworks, they must feel that they're getting there. And after the roadworks is the brush. Come on, Bevan.
And Jodie's on her way down to the water jump.
Make a good corner and onto the brush. Successfully over the brush, and then it's the straw trailer, the drop fence, the coat hanger, and the grandstand parallels and home. Must feel real good when they get to about here, knowing that the home straight's coming up. It's the straw. Coat hanger. And that's Bevan and Joe. And that completes our cross-country phase.
We have Libby coming down towards the water jump.
I'm feeling pretty cool after this. Now it's Sunday morning. The kids have walked the show jumping course. It's the final phase of the 2-day event. Yesterday being the dressage and cross country. Today is the show jumping. And first up in the show jumping is Emma Top on Covington Cross, or Mac. Emma's in the 6th form at Great High School. She's 16 years old and she's working towards her C+ certificate.
Right.
Mac is the borrowed horse of Alison Ferns. He was an ex-pack horse and Alison has had him since he was 3 years old. He's now 10 years old. He's a lovely, bold, kind horse.
Look them up.
Credit to Alison. A bit of a whoopsie there. Now we've got light rain at this stage, but it's enough to be annoying, so you can imagine it's quite nice to be first on, Emma, because once a few more horses have gone round it gets pretty skiddy out there, pretty slippery. And through the flags. Next up is Cindy. He's been riding for 2 years. Opie is her first horse. He's an Appaloosa gelding. He's 7 years old. He was bred at the Bell Park stud at Houprey, and he was used prior to Cindy getting him as a farm horse, stock horse, come trail riding. He actually completed the cavalcade down Queenstown before Cindy took lease of him. Cindy goes to the Grey High School. She's in the 6th form and she's working towards her C certificate. He had a bit of a slip there, knocked a rail down. Looks like he knocked a jump down actually. It's getting quite slippery out there. Cindy's not the second horse up. It's the second horse we've filmed. There's been a lot of horses go round in between. And it's quite sad that some of the leading teams actually have missed out because it got so slippery that there was a few accidents. So, touch wood. We hope our team all gets around safely. And that's the last jump. So except for the rail, that was quite a good round. So that's our seniors. Next up is intermediate, which is Sophie. That's right, we didn't get the juniors because they were jumping at the same time as our seniors, which is a bit of a blow. Not enough video cameras. Well, enough cameras, but no other video cameras were working in the rain except Gary's. So we have to be happy with the 4 that we've got. And now we have Sophie on Kerry. I saw him getting his studs put in his back shoes, so I guess that will help a lot in these greasy conditions. Not a bit like the coast ground. The coast ground's sort of absorbent or spongy. Certainly doesn't get like a skating rink like this ground. Still, they've got lovely grounds. So. Clear through there. That was a good one, Sophie. The top of the south has been going, this is the 9th one, it's been going for 9 years. The first 2 competitions were held in Westport, and Greymouth won at the first year, and Westport won it the second year it was held at Westport. The third year Waimea hosted it, and Tainui got 4th. And when Kaikoura hosted it, Reefton got 2nd and Tainui got 10th. Now we've got Joe on Bourbon. It is really pelting down now. Really heavy rain. Not nice at all. Poor Joe. And Tainui got 8th when Wakefield hosted it. So the last 9 years has shown the coast horses, ponies and riders on a par with their bigger clubs north of us. It's a wonderful event. Let's hope it will continue for many more years. Next year we hope to see it back at Westport for the 10th anniversary. Must be a big undertaking to build 2 similar show jumping courses and have enough arena to do all this and keep everybody happy, have enough room to park floats. It certainly was a wonderful, well organised event. I'm pleased Joe's taken it nice and steady, because I've seen Bourbon have a bit of a skid on this ground before. Not nice to see their feet go out from under them. That completes our show jumping. And here we are at prize giving. I think it was Wakefield Blue that won overall. I never did get a book with the results in it. I suppose I should have done before I did this, but never mind. Greymouth District got 4th overall and 6th in the dressage. And that's them lined up there. It's a bit blurry, but they are getting their sashes. Well done, Greymouth. It was Ray Pearson putting ribbons around their necks.